Well, hello and welcome to the 5 and 5 for January 2026. Today I want to give you 5 updates on miscellaneous items that we don't have time to talk about on Sunday mornings in 5 minutes or less. We'll start with the attendance and financial update. So our December average attendance was 562, and our attendance on Christmas Eve was a total of 1142 across 4 services. What a great day that was. So financials, you can see our numbers there for the month, and we had really strong giving in December. And then look at our year-to-date numbers, very encouraging. So our year-to-date budget, 875, year-to-date income, 877, and then our year-to-date expense, just a little above that. So the bottom line is that our year-to-date income to expense is in the red by only $1,560. That means we closed the gap nearly $40,000 in December. So thanks to all of you for your steady stewardship in giving to our general fund. And then as we think about our Christmas offering, the final total is in for that, and that is $106,671 going to encourage our missionaries and to the Rock Youth Factory. So, wow, what an exciting offering there. And then our staff gift was the second largest ever. Our staff is so appreciative. Thanks to all of you for your gutsy generosity giving over and above the general fund. Secondly, our young adult ministry doesn't get much airtime, so I just wanted to take a quick moment to celebrate what's going on there. The Point meets on Wednesday nights. That is for singles and marrieds who are in their early career years. You see a couple of pictures there with the Point people helping out with good stuff, thrift drive, and then their Friendsgiving gathering. And then the Bridge meets on Sunday nights twice a month. That is post-high school through college age. And you can see a picture there of their Christmas party, just so many young people coming out. Very encouraging to see what's happening there. Thirdly, an update on our women's ministry leadership. The elders have made the decision to not hire a women's ministry director right now, given other hires that are pressing for our staff, including a next-gen coordinator full-time to work with Pastor Jeremy, where the growth has just been phenomenal in our student ministry. So Pastor Jason is talking right now with several key leaders to form a volunteer women's ministry leadership team. That team will serve for 1 year, and next January we will revisit how things are going and determine next steps from there. In the meantime, until that team is up and running, any questions that you have about women's ministry can go to Pastor Jason, and that is because women's ministry is a discipleship ministry that comes over his oversight. Fourthly, our library is becoming a prayer room. So in recent years, our library has not gotten much use. I know there are a few of you out there who have utilized it, but we are hopeful that that room will get much more use for prayer and as a gathering space for small groups. So we're going to dub the room the Boiler Room, and we will explain what that means in coming weeks. We're going to be doing a prayer series after this current series we're in. And so we would like for all of those library books to go to good homes. And over the next few weeks, we want to encourage you to stop by the Heritage Hallway. That's the hallway by the office near the cafe area, or in the children's wing. And those are the children's books back there. And just take some of those with you and make good use of them at home. Fifth and finally, speaking of children's area, we are changing our practice of having kids in service at 10:30. It's been really great to have families worshiping together, but we've revisited that practice and decided to discontinue it for 4 reasons. First, going straight to class allows more time for kids to have age-appropriate experiences. Secondly, it makes check-in more orderly and safer. Thirdly, it allows the teachers in children's ministry to plan and lead more intentionally. And then lastly, it helps free up seating in the Commons as we continue to grow in that second service, and we're growing in first service for that matter. So for parents who prefer to have your kids continue to come in with you to the worship service, that's fine. You can take your children back to the children's wing whenever middle school is dismissed in that 10:30 service. All right, that's it for January. Stay warm and dry out there. See you next month.